Hey everybody, this is our video about Shift Coffee, and for us it's our first beverage of the day, and we've been having this first beverage of the day every day going on 5 years. 5 years, okay? So if you look at us, the idea that we're going to use fats to flavor and enhance our morning beverage rather than carbohydrate shows you that a body responds the way a body responds, and every single body, human body, responds the same way. Yep. So shifted coffee really comes down to just your favorite coffee. Of course, you want to use your highest quality coffee that you can, grab a hold of. And I have MCT oil here. You're going to learn a little bit more about that, as you proceed with your shift. But this is really the only supplement that we use daily, and I just use a tablespoon. He uses like 2 tablespoons.
Yep, yep.
And basically that's just medium chain triglyceride. MCT means medium chain triglyceride. It's a fat that our body can use like that for energy. It metabolizes very, very quickly.
And just to add, before you get really into the science here, those of you thinking, man, I love my coffee, and
yeah, we did too.
I don't know if this is for me.
I don't know if I can do this.
I was you. I had coffee that was dessert. It's probably the best way to explain it.
I called mine candy coffee.
Yeah, I think it had more of that sweetener creamer in it than it had coffee at times. So I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be a major deal. And oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It definitely tastes different than the sweet stuff, but you're going to find, once you switch over, the sweet stuff is just, well, as you're going to explain later, cravings that you're going to be gone.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And interesting, one of our newer shifters recently had sent it. Remember, she put on Facebook, she said, wait a minute, I feel like I'm sinning. This coffee is decadent, is what she had said. And here's the other side. I've also had shifters say, but Barb, I drink my coffee black. It's not about calorie restriction, okay? What this is about is using a caffeinated beverage that many people use in the morning. Why? Because caffeine actually reduces that sensation of tiredness. That's why you feel energized by caffeine. And caffeine also assists in mobilizing fat to be burned up for fuel. So it has a bunch of helps. Plus, it's a great vehicle. You're going to hear that word a lot, vehicle for fat. It's a great way to get these healthful fats into our body first thing in the morning, because to be a fat burner, we want to eat fat focused, okay? So primarily fueling with fat will literally shift a metabolism from relying preferentially on glucose, carbohydrate, sugar burning, to actually fat, dietary fat, and our body fat, okay? Because the way we're making this beverage, it's not it's not just about what we're putting in it, it's what we're not putting in it. None of these ingredients will stimulate insulin, not to any great amount, okay? It's the carbohydrate that we would put normally into coffee that would raise blood sugar, and then subsequently is going to, trigger insulin. And insulin, when our levels are high, and if we have any kind of weight-related crazy going on, our insulin levels have been high. We just didn't know it. We're going to make sure to bring insulin levels down. So that's what this action is all about. So, a couple of your favorite Joe. I was saying MCT oil, that's medium chain triglyceride extract from coconut oil. It's our big tub of coconut oil. So basically what's in this bottle is just what's in here, but there are more fats, versions of fats in this coconut oil, plus fiber, actually the coconut itself. So this is just the extracted oil, and we have some coconut. So it's just another way of getting what you would get in here, you get in there in concentrated amounts, okay? And there's no right or wrong way. You can use, Charlie uses sometimes 2 tablespoons. I always just use 1 tablespoon. When you're starting out, you want to start with less, because your body might not have been used to having that much fat in 1 serving, okay? And we're not plugging this thing back. This beverage carries us all morning, really for about 3 hours. It takes us to drink this drink. It's not like you win a prize for glugging it back. We had to make sure people realize that. And ingredient is our grass-fed butter. Why do we always say grass-fed butter? Because cows were born to eat grass, okay? That's when you have healthy milk products. It's when cows are fed grain, just like us, that they get sick, and then we get sick because they're sick, okay? So you want to have grass-fed. So real simple, we just take, I already did this, but you know, just take a tablespoon of butter, and I already measured that
Pre-cut.
out. Yeah, pre-cut. Drop that baby in there, so it's just floating around. Do you usually blend yours first and then add the other stuff?
I just pour it in
He
the
pours it all in.
blender.
Okay. So, and you're going to take a tablespoon of coconut oil, and I don't want to forget to remind everybody who's, you know, as you're beginning this shift, you know, all these wins, meaning insulin's going to be down. When insulin's down, our body can actually burn our body fat. When insulin levels are up, our fat stores are locked. Okay, that's why people who exercise and eat granola bars never can lose weight. Okay, and this next fat, I'm going to put a tablespoon of that. But the beautiful thing is that when we drink this kind of a beverage, or this kind of a feeding, or this kind of food, cravings just leave. And then you're full, like literally full and satisfied, because it tastes pretty damn good too, right? So you will go for hours without wanting that next something to eat. So I just pour that into our magic bullet, put my lid on. Now some of our bullets are compromised, but let's just see. Sometimes we've had it squirt out. Let that baby out. One time I made this for, actually it was a cousin of ours, her name's Joni, and it's very, very, very frothy. I don't know if you can see that or not. I pour that into my cup, but when I made this for her, she's like, wow, I get what you're saying. It tastes delicious. I feel like I'm enjoying a specialty coffee in France or something. So it's very frothy and fluffy at the top, and some of us, I know me, I like to put either cinnamon, this is my mixed pumpkin, and I'll just kind of sprinkle that on the top, and it makes this wonderful, kind of like, and I'm not a coffee expert, so I apologize to all you Starbucks fans, but it reminds me of like a frappuccino or a latte, you know, when it comes all bubbly and frothy at the top, right? So this is our cup of joe that we enjoy every morning, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but, and as I sip on that, or we shifters, we sip on this all through the morning, because you find out you can't guzzle it. Now, just understand that it's not like you have to sip on it. There's no rules. Just enjoy it. Take note of how satisfied and actually full that you feel, and then throw your hands up for hallelujah, because you're just not hungry for a darn long time after.
And the next thing I would add is the bullet is important.
Yes.
Whether, you know, some kind of blending device.
Yeah.
I have, when I travel, sometimes I will do butter and some coconut oil and stir it up. And what you'll find is that
Not quite as good.
the fat kind of the oil is kind of surface, and whereas the bullet really mixes it well.
Yeah.
I still drink it; it's fine, but definitely the bullet will, or the mix will make
froth.
it
Some
better.
people have an immersion blender.
Yep.
Some people have a traveling aerator little blender you can use as well. But that magic bullet truly is a magic bullet. Okay, signing off. Enjoy your coffee. I'll talk to you next time.